All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first Push to Diamond group call. I am really excited that you all are here, and you can all definitely go diamond by the end of this year. What we're going to do is I created kind of a new push to diamond curriculum, if you will. So if you have been a coach for a while, you probably went through a push to diamond group run by my upline. And those were, they were helpful for some people, but I honestly didn't really like them that much. And the feedback I was getting from our team was that they didn't like them either, because there was just this overwhelming pressure to just message as many people as you could. And it never really resulted in anything because you weren't developing a relationship with anyone. You were just cold calling and cold messaging them. And very rarely do you message someone out of the blue and they say, yeah, sure, I'll become a coach. So that strategy just wasn't working for us. So I was like, how can we better support our coaches and get them to diamond? And I thought that this would be a better approach. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hold this call. This is our first call. I'm going to do this today. We're going to have another one in October, and then we're going to do 2 in November and 2 in December. And really, I just want to share with you, it's going to be kind of like go back to basics, and here are some new tips, and here are some other things that we can work on, and we can kind of all support each other and share what's working for us in our own little cohort. So I'm not going to ask you to start messaging 100 people a day and cold messaging people, because that doesn't seem to work, but I'm going to give you some other strategies to help build your team and get to diamond. Okay, so first is why go diamond? Why do you want to do this? You want to go diamond because that is like the mark of legitimacy in Beachbody. That means you have made it. When you become a diamond coach, that's when Beachbody begins to pay attention to you. That's when you have access to the corporate mentors. So they have corporate mentors. I have a corporate mentor, and the mentors are amazing. They call you, they schedule one-on-one meetings with you. They have mastermind groups where they put all of the diamond coaches, star diamond coaches, 2-star diamond coaches in these mastermind groups. And so you get to connect with coaches from all over the Northeast region and the country. And I made a lot of friends that way, got a lot of great ideas. So that's why you want to go diamond. You also get bigger team bonus cycles, and then as your team grows, you become star diamond, 2-star diamond, etc., and then you can open more business centers. So there's just a whole new world that opens up to you. You want to get to diamond, and it's becoming it's not that hard. So when I first became a coach, they would announce new diamond rank advancements on the National Wake Up Call. But if you pay attention, now they don't do that. They only do star diamond and above, because so many people were hitting diamond. So it's not that hard to do. It's really just about mindset. So it's very prevalent, and it's pretty easy to go diamond. You just have to have the mindset that you are going to do it, and you're going to be there for your team to get there. Okay, so you want to go diamond, and we want you to do that now. And then when you also become diamond, you get to qualify for Premier and Elite. So those are two pretty, exciting things. You get to you get different bonuses, and you get sneak peek access to new programs, and there are all types of perks. To be a premier coach, you have to have 2 diamonds underneath you and 135 elite points. And to be an elite coach, you need 5 diamonds and 135 elite points. So you don't need to worry about that right now. You just need to get to diamond. And once you get to diamond, on the second Friday of every month, you get a report in your online office that tells you what ranking you are, where you are amongst the 450,000 coaches. And that's really cool to see yourself kind of move up and get closer and closer to the top 10, top 100, top 200, etc. So that's why you want to go diamond, because that's when you become legit and Beachbody begins to pay attention to you and you get more of the perks. Okay? So our first thing that I want you to do is to set a date. We have to have a goal, right? So number 1 is to set a date. And it can be any day, but remember that Beachbody Week ends on Wednesday evenings at midnight, and so Thursday is when your rank advancement goes into effect. So, for example, if you sign 2 coaches up on a Tuesday, you still remain just a normal coach until Thursday when you sign into your online office. That's when you go Emerald, right? So I always recommend choosing a date that's a Wednesday, but it could be a Monday, Saturday, whatever day you want. Now, my next piece of advice is do not choose December 28th. Why? Because if you choose a date in October, you're going to work like hell over the next, few weeks to hit that goal. But say that date comes and you didn't go diamond. Well, that's okay, because you're a hell of a lot closer than you would be if your date was December. Because if you set a goal in December, you're probably not going to work that hard to get to it, because you're going to be like, oh, I have time, I can wait. But if you set a goal that is more timely and pressing, you're going to work hard to get there. And when you don't meet it, that's fine, because you're going to be a lot closer than if you set a date way down the road. Okay? So I have a private Facebook group for us. You can request to join. I just put it in the chat. And I can also put it in our team page. But I want you all to request to join that. It's just going to be for us, and it's not going to be like the other groups that if you've been a part of other Push to Diamond groups. In there, when you request to join, I'll let you in after this call. And then the first thing you're going to see is a thread for your diamond date. That's where I want you to put your diamond date. So post in there and tell me when your date is, so we can kind of keep you accountable, keep you on track, do what you need to do. Okay, so that's your first task. And I saw a quote today that I really loved, and it said, "Be stubborn about your goals, but flexible about the methods." So be stubborn about your goals. And if we have to change your action plan along the way, then we will. But be stubborn about your goals. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is recruitment. Okay, and this is actually we've incorporated recruitment into our new coach training that we're rolling out next week, because I feel like we dropped the ball on that, and I apologize. In the new coach training, we never talked about recruitment. So I feel like you finish your new coach training and you guys are kind of just like, well, I don't know what to do now. How do I grow a team? So my bad, I apologize. So I want to spend some time now talking about recruitment. Okay, so first things first, and if you're one of my personally sponsored coaches, you've probably heard me talk about this already. But one is the mindset. So a lot of people think recruitment and they think, ooh, that's icky. I don't want to recruit people. This is like sleazy. But no, you have to approach it in a different way. So for example, my husband is in IT. And he has several recruiters. Every day he opens his email and he has recruiters that say, Sean, we have this great job for you. And that's kind of cool, because these people are out there. They're like, wow, he has this awesome skill set and we have this awesome job. Let's match him up. And the reason we moved, if you didn't know, we're in the middle of a move. The reason we moved is because his recruiter fought like hell for him to get this really great job and negotiate his salary. So it kept going up and paid our moving costs and all that good jazz. And that changed our life. So that recruiter changed our life, and that was amazing. So you have to go into this with that same mindset, that you are not trying to scam people or sell them snake oil. You are giving something that could change their life, right? We had coaches on our team who were able to quit their jobs already after a year and a half. So why would you not want to share that with other people? Okay, so you have to think of it as, this is an honor, and this is something I, ethically cannot keep to myself. So where do you find coaches? Number one, your challengers, okay? So if you have people in your group who are rocking it, they're showing up, they're posting every day, they are supporting other challengers, then you need to reach out to them and say, oh my gosh, you would make an amazing coach. Have you thought about doing what I do? Because that's, again, an honor. When you get a message from someone and you realize that they're recognizing what you're doing, you feel pretty good. So you can call them out on that. You can offer them the discount. So even if they are not showing up every day, they wouldn't be perfect coach material, you could still offer your challengers who love Shakeology, who love the programs, the discount, so that they could save about $16 a month in US dollars, because that adds up over time. You can offer the discount to people when they sign up. This is not something I typically do, but I know a lot of coaches and top coaches, that's how they got to the top, is every challenger who signs up, they sign them up as a discount coach. They say, you can right off the bat sign up for the discount and receive 25% off all future orders. So that's something you can do. I typically don't do that. I wait until they love it and then say, do you want to save money on this? But again, if you are really digging for diamond and you want to go diamond, then start offering the discount to people as they sign up, okay? Talk about coaching publicly. You have to do this. So people don't know that there is an opportunity out there. They know about Beachbody, they know about Insanity, P90X, 21 Day Fix. They don't know that there is a coaching opportunity, a business building empire behind that. So you need to put that out there. So you need to talk about things you love about coaching. Is it the culture? Is it the culture of Beachbody, the culture of the team? Is it you mailing things to your challengers or to your coaches? The new coach announcements that you make, shout outs to coaches, to people who bought challenge packs, people who are rocking the challenge groups, the friendships you made, the accountability that you experience as a coach, right? Because I will tell you, I have been working out consistently now since I became a coach, and that probably, well, sure as hell would not have happened if I wasn't a coach. I would have quit a long time ago, but now I'm like, oh, like I got to check into my challenge group. I got to show them, I got to do this workout. So post about that, because those are things that people are going to relate to. So the top coaches, they talk about coaching every day or 5 times a week. I would make it a goal for you to post publicly about coaching 3 times a week at a minimum. And this is not like a blatant, I am a coach. This is just like dropping things in there, dropping little sprinkles. Like you have a post about something else, but you embed something about coaching within that post. So don't make it so obnoxious and blatant. But talk about coaching publicly at least 3 times a week so people know you're a coach, you're getting paid to do this, and you love it, okay? And that means getting out of your comfort zone. All right, so you have to get out of your comfort zone. I'm listening to the 10X rule right now, and he like really harps on that. So, and I'm going to be talking about this a little bit in our team call if you join that. But you have to be doing things that make you uncomfortable. Like I just did a live video. I did not want to do that freaking live video at all, but I listened to that book today, and he said, don't overanalyze. Don't let fear take over. Don't sit there and plan it out, because while you're planning it out and while you're thinking, someone else is out there doing it and getting those challengers, getting those coaches. So whenever you have a question like, should I do this? The answer is yes. Just post it, just do it. So don't overcomplicate things. Don't overanalyze it. Do it and then figure it out later. That's basically the role of the 10X or the 10X role. So before, you think like, should I post this thing about coaching? Should I mention coaching? Yes, just do it. Just do it. Because if you don't, they're going to see someone else post about coaching and they're going to go to that. Okay. Next is the diamond map. So I'm going to share my screen and show you this. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to just give you the link. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me know if you can open that. So I made this map for you today. Is everyone able to open that? Okay. So what I want you to do is save that, and then you can take it into PicMonkey or whatever you want to use. And I want you to fill that in. And I suggest using 2 different colors, using one color of text for the coaches you have already. So fill it in with who you have in your downline already. And then use a different color for who you think you can put in those other spots. So what current challengers do you have that would make amazing coaches? What friends do you have that you've been talking to or you're planning to talk to them about being a coach and you think they would join you? Which coaches do you think could go emerald? So we're going to talk about that in a moment, and let me write that down before I forget. Oh, I already have it on my list. Okay, never mind. So who needs to go emerald? Because that's going to be a whole nother component. So really the hardest part of going diamond is getting coaches to go emerald. So you need to identify who you think has the potential to go emerald, because I'm going to do another call. I'm going to do a series of calls like I'm doing with you with people who are going to go emerald, who are trying to go emerald. So I'm going to be trying to push those coaches to emerald to help you guys get to diamond. So I want you to focus on recruiting the 4 coaches for each leg, and I will be working with those coaches who need to go emerald and getting them to emerald. Make sense? Okay. So I want you to fill in that map, and then tomorrow I'm going to create another thread in our private diamond group for the maps, and then I want you to put your map in there. Okay. And if you you don't know who else to put in there, you can keep them blank. Like, you don't have to put a bunch of random people in there, just have it done. Keep them blank. But if you have people in mind that you're like, yes, I know she's going to be a coach and she'd be great, put them on there. If you don't have anyone else, keep it blank, because then we need to know, okay, that's how many coaches you need to recruit each month. Okay. So that brings me to 2 things I have on here. One is daily deposits. So in order to get coaches, you need to be doing your daily deposits. And I think this is where a lot of coaches kind of slack off. Daily deposits, remember, are commenting on 5 people's photos or posts a day. So you need to be doing 5 daily deposits, right? We love when people comment on our own posts, right? So other people, yeah, they love when they get comments too. And then what does that do? That also helps your post show up in their newsfeed and vice versa. So they're going to start seeing you more. So you can actually create your own, like a specific newsfeed for groups of people. So you can do this if you go onto your computer, on Facebook on your computer, on the left-hand side, there's a place to create groups, and they won't know that they're in this group, but you can create a group. And so what I have done is people that I want to become coaches or challengers, I add them to a specific group. And then every night I click on that group and I go through, and it's like a private news feed. So I see only the posts from those people. It's not all that clutter of all the politics and all that other junk on Facebook. It's only those people. So I can make sure that I'm interacting with those people every day so that I'm showing them love. So that's what I recommend doing to you. That's what I recommend doing. So 5 people comments a day. So think, who do you want to be on your team? Like, who is your dream team? Start giving them some love, right? And then exposures. So exposures are kind of like public posts about coaching. You need to be posting about coaching, that you are a coach, that you love all these aspects of coaching. You need to be talking about that. But you also need to be inviting to coach webinars. So our next coach webinar is, and these are for prospects, like people who want to learn about coaching. Let's see, is October 18th. October 18th, and we will do 2 again. One will be at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and one is 10 p.m. Eastern time. So you can invite people to those webinars. We also have a group called Project Love Your Life, where there are 7 short videos in that group, and you can tell people to just watch the videos in order and then let you know when you have questions. And Sarah or Jennifer, or I don't know who else is on here, can you share the link to that Facebook group so that everybody can get it? Or what I have been doing, and I don't know if you guys are ready to do this, is that when I get a bunch of people who are interested in coaching, I create just a little group just for those people, and then I go on and do a series of live short videos. So it's really real. I'm not, rehearsed. They're not edited videos. I just hop on live and give quick little explanations of different aspects of coaching, and that has been working out really well. So there are so many different ways that you can give information on coaching. So you can invite them to one of our coach webinars where we share success stories and we talk about coaching. You can add them to Project Love Your Life, where there are 7 short videos that explain all the aspects of coaching, or you can do kind of your group yourself. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is going emerald. So you need to think about the coaches you have now or the coaches you may be signing up soon, and which of those coaches can go emerald, meaning they will get 2 coaches of their own. So who has that business builder potential? They could even be part-time coaches, but maybe they have like a spouse who's also on Shakeology, or a parent or a relative. Because remember, they don't have to be business builders. They can be all discount coaches. Holly, my success partner, she built herself to diamond with discount coaches. She built her husband to emerald with discount coaches. So you don't have to have a team of go-getters, but you have to remember that you have to constantly be in recruiting mode, because those people are going to come in and out. So you constantly have to be adding to your team. So you can't just say, oh, I'm going to get 8 coaches and be set for life. No, you have to be constantly getting coaches to maintain that diamond status. So emerald, I'm going to ask you for those names. I want you to put them on your diamond map, but I'm also in our private group going to have a thread where I want you to tag, or not tag because they won't be in the group, but list out who you think could go emerald. And then I'm going to get them into a call just like this and give them emerald tips, going emerald tips. Okay. Last but not least is Super Saturday, and I'm going to talk about this on the team call. But Super Saturday is October 29th, but depending on where you live, it may be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Every location is different. Go into the Coach Online office and you can see the list of events, and you can find one near you. And I highly, highly recommend that you go to that, especially if you are trying to be a legit business builder and go diamond, because 1, you're going to be able to network and make friends and coaches from other teams, which is amazing to make friends on other teams and find out what they're doing. And 2, you can then post about that and show that you are legit. It's not just you working out in your living room trying to like recruit people to like join your like clandestine group. No, like this is a legit thing. It's a legit organization. You're going to show people that you were at an actual conference. And so the 10X rule, he said that CEOs, they read 60 books a year and attend about 6 conferences a year. So think of this event as a conference. If you want to be CEO, CEOs make 319 times more than the average worker. The average worker reads 1 book a year and doesn't attend conferences. So if you want to be that CEO status, you need to attend a Super Saturday or Friday or Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is, event near you, even if you have to go alone. I know that that may be really uncomfortable, but again, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go through the chat here. Okay, so yes, Sarah. Yeah, they're like categories of people, and they don't know that you put them in those groups. Yes, Jennifer, give me their names, but then like put a note next to them saying like they're not on our team yet. Yeah, I won't invite them. And our emerald call will be, let me look at my calendar. Our emerald call will be October 25th. So that's a whole month away. So they will have a lot of time to like get ready and then join at emerald call. And our next diamond call will be October 11th at 9 p.m. And of course, I'll post a reminder. Okay? Does anyone have any questions right now? So those are your beginning steps. So your homework is to set a date and to post it in our private group to begin recruiting and to set a recruiting goal for yourself. Are you going to recruit 2 coaches, 3 coaches, 4 coaches, 5 coaches a month? What is it? What is your goal? And remember, always aim higher. Don't lowball it because you don't want to, miss your goal and feel bad about it. No, aim higher because you're more likely to reach it. So number 1 is set a date. Number 2 is recruit. 3 is talk about coaching publicly at least 3 times a week. And then complete your diamond map. And then I will post some threads in our private group that you can put all that stuff in. Okay? Any questions right now? See, it wasn't too overwhelming or scary. No.
I have something.
Yes.
So you were saying about setting a date earlier. Like I have a date in mind that I talked to Sarah about, and it's November 23rd, and I feel like that's pretty soon.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. I would
So,
keep that.
okay. Because I didn't know if I should tell myself it's sooner, just to,
You could. I mean, you could move it up. It's up to you. I mean, and it also depends. Like, I don't want all of you to be like, oh, I have to set, October 15th is my date. Because, Callie, you might only need one more coach. So for you, yeah, you should have an earlier date. Whereas somebody who's new and maybe they only have 2 coaches total, they're going to need a date that's a little further down the road.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you guys can all go diamond. It's all completely doable. That's it. I mean, you can do it. You just have to set your mind on it and say that you're going to do it. And then if you aren't doing positive affirmations every day, then you need to start saying, I am a diamond coach. I am a diamond coach. I walk around my house and say the most ridiculous things out loud all day long, and they are starting to come true. So there's some truth to that. All right, everyone. I'll end this call, and then you guys can all take a quick breather. I love it, Callie. Yes. Everybody write that down. That's another assignment. Say your positive affirmation, I am a diamond coach, every day. All right, I'll end this call, and then we'll resume back at 9 for our team call on momentum. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.